In a world ravaged by a deadly infection, where every decision can mean life or death, one man dares to take on the ultimate challenge. Our mission? Survive 12 long, grueling weeks, which is equivalent to a staggering 84 matches. But there's a catch. I don't have jack shit. Parties allowed. The main lobby offers various modes to choose from, and options to customize our character and classes, as well as DLC, but we're keeping it pure for this challenge. Sadly, we don't have any friends to invite. It's just us against the world. Our journey will be treacherous, but we'll face it head on.
We've joined a match already in progress on the dam, but it's not over until it's over.
Our first taste of action. An enemy straggler caught on the catwalk.
Turret's down.
Our first kill, and it feels good.
A glimmer of hope in this dark world. Now comes a pivotal decision. Do we craft an upgraded melee weapon for close-range dominance, or spread our supplies for other necessities? We go with the melee weapon. A guaranteed close range down can be a game changer. As I trek towards the hills, we must remember the importance of staying still, avoiding direct eye contact with distant enemies. It's then I realize I'm right next to an enemy tourist.
Uniform down.
Thankfully, I'm able to take him out with relative ease. After collecting supplies, we regroup with our team, ready for a possible comeback attempt. A well-coordinated attack grants us a successful comeback. We advance, but not without challenges.
Smoke out! Keep breathing. I got this.
Throwables come in handy, and we secure another kill. Things are looking up. And yet we face error on our part. We pushed too far and ran right into a tactical shotgun. A costly mistake. Despite the unfortunate ending, we've managed to be the best player on our team with 5 downs and only fire in death. A fantastic opening game performance. Back in the action, we grab supplies and get ready for the next push. It's a tense standoff. We're eventually forced to retreat. We need to regroup and formulate a new defense strategy. We go for a flank but get caught by an enemy with a variable rifle in the creek. A close call, but we emerge victorious. A setback on the stairway, but we'll learn from our mistakes.
Smoke, watch it.
Our pistol is no match for enemies in armor. Tough times ahead.
Shit.
It's the end of the game. And despite the ups and downs, it's been an exciting match. We've shown our skills, but there's room for improvement. This is just the beginning of our journey. Our journey continues on Capital, the most mid-map in the game. It's not bad, but it's not really that great either.
Yeah.
This map is quite mid, so what I'm going to do is actually rush mid lane in order to end the match as quickly as possible, but also to establish dominance on map territory.
You can quickly see how that plan turns out a failure, as I'm quickly met with the whole squad of tourists directly in front of me.
Fucking tourists.
This time I lead the charge again, but make sure to stay with my team and play together as a group. I shouldn't feed.
Down one uniform.
Using my 13-inch wiener, I'm able to piss out kidney stones and craft a makeshift shrapnel bomb to decimate the enemy team when they least expect it.
Keep him coming.
I get horny after a kill and pop a little taunt on him.
That's one.
Whoa! Okay, bro. Nice shot. Whatever. LOL.
I use myself as bait for the enemy, and my teammate, who's actually good unlike me, is able to rend him off.
Yeah, tourist down.
And then, the unthinkable happens. Half of my teammates leave the game.
Fucking killed here.
Fuck! What the fuck?
We have to persevere. We aren't gonna leave to the dashboard like some bitch. We stick to our guns and continue the challenge against all odds.
Try some smoke on for size. Hey.
I decide to go for the stealth approach and remain completely still for a sneaky kill. Without covert, this is my best option. However, enemies may still able to see small hints of me in listen mode.
Despite knowing the enemy's position and general direction, I stupidly let him slip right into me by assuming he might go for a flank.
Down one uniform.
The shrapnel bomb I planted earlier, formed of my own kidney stones that I pissed out, managed to down an enemy. This gives me ample time to make a mad dash for supplies.
Boom.
Another piss bomb coming up. They're right on top of us now. I make the best attempt I can at a direct firefight, but it's no use. I'm just too cringe.
Get your ass over here. Oh, fuck.
And then it happens.
Down.
They start to bag me. Basically, the equivalent of sexual assault. Ow. There's no point in hiding anymore. I just have to make the best moves as fast as possible. There's no other possible option than victory. I'm able to scrap together 2 downs and block the revive. Another enemy also quits the game, and yet my teammate doesn't go for the rebound. My teammate is trapped in a sharpshooting match of the highest caliber. I'm on my last life.
Smoke out.
It's entirely possible for me to make a comeback at this stage, but I have to put in 110%. But after a clean smoked shiv, I just can't manage to down their sniper.
He's got a rifle over there.
And I'm quickly met with another fierce teabag, ending another game in failure. We're only 2 games in, but it's not looking good for us. Will we be able to survive the 12 weeks, let alone 1?
University, a standard map. Surely we can make some plays with some good choke points and clever lane positioning. Jesus Christ. We're getting fucking killed here. First things first, though. I'll have to drink my own piss before I drink theirs.
A less daring man wouldn't let themselves be this audacious on such a sniper-centric map. However, I need to make bold moves fast for the sake of my team and the challenge.
Look out, he's got a rifle.
After some careful baits, we managed to outsnipe the sniper with a revolver.
Fucking got me.
As we move forward, I find myself somewhat pinned down by enemy positioning and silenced gunfire from the middle perch. Without a health kit, I had to slowly duck across the room to not get tagged by any of the 3 tourists holding this angle. A very tense moment.
After a failed revive, I decide to play defense for a moment and go for a group pincer attack from both sides with my teammate. While I managed to down one, nothing concrete was done. As it turns out, that was my last life. And while I want to have faith in my team, it's just simply not in the cards to win this game. Another loss. We just can't seem to perform well enough due to unforeseen circumstances. I'm at my fucking wit's end. In a change of pace, I roll the dice and decide to switch modes over to interrogation. This is going to be a huge mistake. Not great, but not terrible. We can make this work, unless there was somebody secretly behind me.
I'm down.
Over there.
A gunfight breaks out in the middle, but I hesitate on picking up my teammate instead of going for the interrogation, letting myself get caught with my pants down and then interrogated myself.
This level has the absolute most abusable spawn points. It's insane. I mean, look at the speed on that tourist flanking me the moment I exist.
Uniform.
I have to make a break for it, but I'm surrounded. There's nothing I can do. Then, they hit the box. It's Jova. We're finished for sure.
I'm down.
Week 1, day 4, not a single win. We've been beaten up, broken, abused, and generally all around fucked. If we don't pull something together quick, we're going to lose the challenge. And our clan. High school, an absolute classic. Objectively the best level in the game design-wise. We take the top hallway, but one of my teammates reaches a little bit too far out and gets caught by a fucking tourist.
9mm is the best weapon in the game. Because I'm a team player, I go for the revive instead of the interrogation. Also, it's clear they're outside and coming behind us as well. We have to move fast.
After wrapping around the level and resupplying, my teammates were able to down 2 enemies. Despite arguments about the ethics of taking teammates' executions, this is one of the situations where you'd absolutely want to do so. Another push, this time in the middle. I'm feeling good about my performance, so I'm going in hard.
Try some smoke on.
I'm down but not out. Instead of laying on the floor and taking it raw, we're going to retreat and offer our teammates better positioning than the enemy. Also, I'm able to lay myself out as bait in order to block the enemy.
After a fun little kerfuffle, our team manages to win the exchange. Although they still take the last interrogation as well. It's dead even now. In our goal to push their box, we get caught with our asses out. The enemy team is right on top of our own box. I'm not going to make it in time, and my teammate is already on his way. So I decide to go for the resurrection in order to maintain the front line.
Thankfully, we were able to stop the box being fully opened as well.
He even decides to give him a long teabagging in order to establish dominance. The equivalent of standing your ground against a gorilla or lion, despite it being able to rip you to fucking shreds. I decide to lay out some trap mines so that we don't get caught lacking again.
I'm able to walk directly into their base, but it's too quiet. I'm faced against a grenade launcher from across the room. There's no way to advance. We have to back up and reorganize our strategy.
In a moment of pure factions clarity, I'm able to dome a tourist at the left window. then immediately rushed the right with a quick Molotov.
I get fucked!
Half of their team gone in a flash. I'm fired up now, so I gun for the box directly. Nothing can stop me now, except him. My teammates hold the line inside the enemy base. But how long will they be able to manage? They have to make a move quick. After placing more bombs, I make another direct beeline for the objective, with a slight flank on the window.
Uniform down! Firefly, watch the
I'm too thirsty again. After getting 2 kills, I just can't seem to lock it down and not gun the objective. I'm playing too hasty, despite still playing well. That fire rate is horseshit. Yeah, how's that for a hot take? All these variables, but they forgot the most important variable, me. Okay, hold on, I got this. Just wait a second.
uniform!
Okay. Bullshit.
Now! Fucking out!
2 enemies down, and another down by my bomb I laid earlier at the objective. Only 1 tourist left.
That one's dead!
Hey, watch my ass.
Good to go.
Turret's down.
All enemies are killed. Now's our chance to hit the objective.
That's one. Give me a sec. Good to go. One down. Watch my ass. Fucker ain't getting up.
Let's fucking go! Suburbs, a solid DLC map. After a break, we're back to supply raid. I spend the first portion of the match gathering supplies, encountering no enemies. However, my team was able to down their entire squad with ease. I'm obsessed with cracks, I can't fucking get enough of them.
If we look close here, you can see tourists appearing through the gaps of the fence. While they might assume you're wall shooting, we have the privilege of video evidence, to which I say, get outplayed. It also puts far more pressure on enemies in ways they would never expect if you learn these positions.
I'll fix you up.
After literally fencing off the enemy team, we rush the last straggler and totally dome the fuck out of him. Later on in the match, we get the drop on some enemies, but hesitate and have to throw a Hail Mary Molotov.
Hail Mary.
Wait a second, I'll fix you up. Cover me, I gotta patch up. Fuck, can't keep going like this.
Later, we try to fend off a tourist across the map, who has a very advantageous position on our team. After he downs my teammate, I try to act as a human shield and provide support fire while he crawls to cover.
Wait a sec, I'll fix you up. Ah, shit, that was close.
Smoke out!
A stray bomb catches another teammate. They manage to make a comeback, but we know we can beat them. After pushing further, I classically go in too hard, and also put us on our last lives as well.
Fucker ain't getting up!
One last push. For the last enemy, we decide to go for an accidentally disrespectful shiv on their last man. I couldn't understand the indigenous people's language that they were speaking, but based on their overall vibe, they seemed pretty impressed. A lot of the match was walking around and gathering supplies. I rarely saw action, but I did make the winning play and provide some ample team support. Another late join. Jesus Christ, okay?
Wait up. Down one turret.
9mm is GOAT.
Right there, we can see a peek of a tourist in our peripheral.
He didn't notice us, but we're still going to circle back to catch up with him properly.
One down.
Their sniper almost gets a trade, but I'm able to crawl out of sight.
Thanks for looking out.
Later, I take down a tourist in the middle, but get caught in another trade. After respawning, we're immediately met with a local gang of tourists that take out my teammate with a military headshot. We have to get the fuck out of here, now. I lay down some traps along my path and light up this bitch boy on the way. Unfortunately, there's always a tac shotty behind you. As I rush to help my teammate, we start to make our comeback on the offensive.
One down. That's one. Firefly, watch yourself. Down. I gotta wrap this up. That'll teach you. That's one.
We're on sudden death. We can make this happen and secure another win.
Hey, look. Firefly, watch yourself.
It's getting close, so we make our final offensive line. But
Bomb set. Watch your ass.
I make the simplest of mistakes and don't check the corner for bombs.
Give me a sec.
In my haste to rush the enemy, I expose myself immensely. They swarm our position quick, and another teammate is soon downed.
Here and help me. Bomb set. Watch your ass. Keep breathing. I got this.
It's Jova, and it's all my fault. But to be fair, these two guys had 8 deaths and like 1 kill. It's the last match of the week. Another fucking late join. Whatever. Let's get this over with. I tried to snipe with my 9mm for some reason, and it doesn't work out. We're in the tunnels. There's sure to be piss here. After assuming a defensive position, the enemy team makes their approach. I perform some wiggling tribal dances and baits in order to throw off their aim.
Got me.
Cover me. Gotta patch up.
However, they just keep picking off my teammates. I have to retreat.
Fuck, I'm down.
Give me a sec.
Hurry the hell up.
I'm all done.
Fucking
Let's go.
dying.
Boom.
After collecting supplies, we venture back to assist our team.
Got a rifle. Come on now.
We spurt out some support fire to pick up our teammate in need, then push further onto the beach. It's been a close tie the whole game. The enemy's having a slight lead, but now we're making our final comeback against them. This rogue tac shotty right here is about to get lit. Back in the piss caverns for our final push. It feels poetic. They're bunched up, cornered, and hopeless. After some whiff bombs, we go at them from both sides. In another moment of factions clarity, me and my teammate whack the absolute fuck out of him at the same time.
Set the bomb. Watch your ass.
Watch it.
Down one uniform.
And we arrive on our final enemy. He could be anywhere at any time. It's not over yet. We shouldn't let our guards down. And if he hits a box, he'll be given enough supplies to take... Oh, there he is. Never mind his AFK. Now, unlike some unsportsmanlike cheating fucks out there, I don't immediately kill on sight. Sometimes I do, but here, it would just be rude. What I'm going to go for instead is to counterplay and also AFK in front of him, so that when he returns to his controller, he'll be face to face with an enemy tourist. However, my teammates might not be so kind. And we've done it. We've survived the first week and entered week 2. It was an arduous journey, and it's far from over. Just kidding. Factions 2 is cancelled, and I'm going to kill myself.